Ever wondered who the very first astronauts were? Hint, they weren't human. For decades, before any person dared to leave our planet, brave animals were sent into the great unknown, paving the way for human space exploration. Some became heroes, while others were tragic pioneers. Today, we're counting down the toughest animal space travelers ever. Let's start way back in 1947. Believe it or not, the first living creatures to venture into space were fruit flies. They were launched on a V-2 rocket to study the effects of radiation at high altitudes, and guess what? They made it back to Earth alive, proving that life could, in theory, survive a trip to space. Next up, the primates. In the late 1940s, NASA sent several monkeys named Albert into space. Sadly, Albert I and II didn't survive their missions due to parachute failures, but their sacrifice wasn't in vain. It led to crucial safety improvements. Just a decade later, in 1959, two other monkeys, Abel and a squirrel monkey named Baker, became the first primates to survive spaceflight, splashing down safely in the Atlantic Ocean. Of course, we can't talk about space animals without mentioning Laika. In 1957, this Soviet street dog became the first animal to orbit the Earth. Her mission was a one-way trip, a somber but monumental step in the space race. Her story captured hearts around the world. But just 3 years later, in 1960, two other Soviet dogs, Belka and Strelka, made history. They spent a full day in orbit and this time returned safely to Earth. They became instant celebrities. Strelka even had puppies, and one was given as a gift to President Kennedy's family. It wasn't just dogs and monkeys. In 1963, France launched the first and only cat into space, a feline named. She successfully reached an altitude of over 150 kilometers and returned unharmed, proving that cats really do land on their feet. In 1968, two tortoises became the first animals to fly around the moon and come back to Earth, beating humans to lunar orbit by a few months. But the title of the absolute toughest space traveler has to go to the tardigrade. These microscopic water bears are practically indestructible. In 2007, they were exposed to the open vacuum and deadly radiation of space for 10 days and survived. They are true champions of survival. From FLI's two tortoises, these incredible animals were the true pioneers of space travel. Their journeys, both triumphant and tragic, taught us invaluable lessons and made human spaceflight possible. Which of these space explorers' stories amazed you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more unbelievable stories from our amazing world. Thanks for watching.